What's going on, guys? It's Eddie with Tackle 22 Fishing, and I want to introduce Shane Martin. He is from Illinois. He's actually our region director for Tackle 22 Fishing for that area: Illinois, Iowa, Wisconsin, and all those other states that I can't think of off the top of my head. But they got something exciting going on, and we wanted to talk to you guys about that today. Please make sure and drop us a hello in the comments. If this is your first time in our broadcast, please let us know where you're from. If any veterans in the house, please let us know. Tell us what branch you served in, and yeah, we'll chat a little bit. But so the Illinois Brood Brothers, they have a drawing going on, a waffle, because you can't say a certain word on Facebook. But basically, they're selling tickets for a drawing for some amazing catfishing gear. And so, why don't you talk a little bit about that, Shane?
So we have that's a one winner takes all. Gets two TWC rods, which it's their brand new high vis orange medium heavies.
Yeah.
We've got
Those things are bright. I bet those would look amazing under some UVs.
They do. My cousin bought one and made me jealous, and now I want to buy more rods. We got four Smackdown Rod Holders, two blues, two blacks.
And those are the 4-inch bases, it looks like.
Yeah, they are the 4 inches.
Yep.
Got a set of Fat Rooster planer boards.
I love Fat Rooster planer boards. So they're actually an official sponsor of Tackle 22 Fishing, and we love their planer boards.
Got two of our bait towels that also have the Tackle 22 on the back.
That's awesome. I love y'all's logo. Whoever did that did an amazing job with that. Show that logo again, Shane, so we can show the viewers. Guys, tell me in the comments what you guys think about their logo for the Illinois Blues Brothers. I think that came out sharp. That looks freaking awesome, and it looks really dang good on that orange towel too.
The orange is probably my favorite color towel that we've got.
Yeah, for sure.
Got a set of lip grabbers.
Fish grippers. Yeah, that does rock. That logo is freaking awesome.
You can't go wrong with a Whisker Seeker scale.
No, I actually need a set of those myself. I'm definitely gonna have to get in on this this waffle here.
Then we've got two PC Fun XC Chaos 60 series.
Ooh. I know those are getting a lot. They're getting pretty popular here recently. The Piscafun reels, those Chaos, looks like they hold a lot of line.
The only thing I've been told with them so far is you can't do what I like to do, and I just get snagged if I'm dragging and just bump the trolling motor up till it pops loose. I guess one of the gears in them won't hold up. You actually have to quit dragging and go back and retrieve it.
So I generally I will tighten down the drag on my reels when I'm dragging and I get snagged, but I'll actually thumb the spool to kind of protect my reel from getting jacked up or whatever. But you know, in the chance that I do mess up a reel, I can always send it over to Jarrett Tempest at River Rats Reel Repair, who has all but one of my Shimano's right now.
I tell you what, he did my Daiwa AccuDepth, and I was throwing that thing 212 plus feet last night.
Yeah, he can make a reel sing, man. I don't know what voodoo he puts on it when he takes it apart and supersonic or ultrasonic cleans it, but once you get them back, they're better than brand new, I think.
We've also got this Yeti style cooler.
Nice. I like that color too, the coyote brown.
And then we What I don't have in person yet, we have line and tackle being donated from Mayhem Tackle. Another Tackle 22 Illinois volunteer knows somebody that makes Dragon Demon style floats. He's got 20 of them being donated.
Awesome.
And it's also either one multi-bar for free or 50% off an entire set of multi-bars.
Wow. That's at least a $250 value in and of itself. Because those multi-bars, which they are also an official sponsor of Tackle 22 Fishing, but I can't imagine my boat without my multi-bars.
I can't either. I love them. And then right here we have the RS net landing or scale net done up in red, white, and blue.
Yeah, I really like those. For about the only time I use my sling is for tournaments. I got the exact same one. For those of you watching, if you have not ever gotten your hands on a RS net or a sling for handling fish, there you won't find better quality on the market. I will stand behind that statement. The people over at RS do a fantastic job of making sure they put out quality gear.
I was kind of surprised. I always thought they were more of like a fabric net until I started holding this landing net, and it's rubber that looks fabric.
Yeah, I think they call it hydro weave or something like that. It's meant to repel water so it doesn't get dingy and moldy and stuff like that. And it actually, those slings work really well. I actually really like using them for tournaments, especially if you get really big angry fish when you're trying to pull them out of a live well and stick them on the scales, or hold them up for pictures or whatever. You don't want to drop a trophy catfish from a standing position, because you're likely going to cause a lot of damage to that fish. So I
No, absolutely.
definitely advocate for using one of those.
I might be SOL for our next tournament. I don't know. My trolling motor's on the fritz big time.
Well, that's not good.
Not when it keeps shutting off on me.
So where can our viewers find more information about Illinois Blues Brothers?
Well, we have a flyer posted on the Illinois Blue Brothers Facebook. And I also think I made a short TikTok of it as well.
Awesome.
We're trying to get everybody to message us via our Facebook page. Just that way all the messages are in the same place and we don't miss anybody.
Right. So how much are tickets?
They're 1 for 20, 3 for 50, or 6 for 100.
That's not guys, that's a lot of gear for $20 tickets. So head over to the Illinois Blues Brothers Facebook page. Be sure you put a Z on the end of brothers, or you might wind up somewhere else, and send them a private message through the Illinois Blues Brothers Facebook page if you're interested in picking up some tickets. And all proceeds from this drawing go to Tackle 22 Fishing. So we're pretty excited about it. We're definitely appreciative for Shane and the team over at Illinois Blues Brothers for their support. And hopefully, you guys can get over there and help support them and us as well. If I don't win the game, because you best believe I'm going to get some tickets.
Yeah, trust me, if it wasn't for us being part of the team doing the raffle, we'd have tickets too, because I want half of this stuff that's been sitting in my house.
That's awesome. Let's see what we got going on here in the comments. Charles Griffin, welcome. I see you. Nita, Melissa Justice, you are right. You can never have enough tackle. Sterling, you got that right. RS is the best quality nets. Mitch says he uses his RS for redfish. James Hook says Washington State, the rubber style net will be mandatory very soon.
I don't think that's a bad thing personally.
No, I don't either. I'm sure it doesn't quite grip the fish, or it's a little different gripping the fish wise. I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing, but it definitely sounds like a good idea. Thomas Smith, welcome in. Thank you for your service. Let's see. What's up, Niall? How you doing, my brother? And Larry Tipper, definitely go and follow them on Facebook and send them a message and buy all the tickets. All the tickets. So when is the drawing?
The drawing will be done August 6th at our next tournament, and the deadline to get tickets is the 31st of July. Trying to give ourselves a little bit of leeway. That way, if we do, for whatever reason, get backed up in messages, whoever messages us by midnight on the 31st, they will be entered, and just gives us a chance to catch them all up.
Right on. So you do not have to be local to win, correct? You guys will be shipping this out to whoever wins.
Yes, we will ship it if it's somebody from out of state.
Awesome. Awesome. You heard it, guys. There's no excuse not to get in on this because I know that's a lot of gear to ship, but they've committed to making sure that everybody has a chance to get in on it. So, um, what's everybody else up to today? I know it's Sunday. Let's see. Charles Griffin says transition time from net back to water has to be faster with a rubber net due to snag resistance. Got you. Got you. Yeah,
I've noticed with the rubber nets too that especially when it comes to the catfish, it's a lot easier on the slime coat.
yeah, I can say now that you said that makes sense. Thomas Smith tickets are 1 for 20, 3 for 50, or 6 for 100. And that's all done through the Illinois Blues Brothers Facebook page. So send them a message and they will get you hooked up. But Charles, back to your comment, I generally get fish out of my net as soon as humanly possible. And if it's a big fish, I try to get them in the live well. Even if I'm releasing them in the next few minutes, I definitely want them to kind of if I'm gonna measure them and see how much they weigh, or throw them in the sling and put them on a scale, I definitely want them to kind of take a load off in the live well for a little while, rest up, just kind of reduce stress on that fish, and hopefully get a healthier release. So definitely try not to keep them out of water for as long as humanly possible, and definitely always CPR any big fish. So.
I'm starting to forget what the big ones feel like.
Well, come on. I'll meet you out in Alabama. We'll go get on some good ones.
We went out on the lake last night. The only one that caught anything was my wife. She beat my daughter and I to 7-0.
Wow, real beast. What's up, brother? Oh, we're just so guys. A little bit more about the Illinois Blues Brothers is you guys have what four people on the team?
Three of us. All three of us are part of Tackle 22.
Yeah, so that's where I was getting at. So not only are they volunteers with Tackle 22, they're also veterans themselves. They serve this country. They uh they do a lot of fishing trips for veterans, guys. A lot of fishing trips for veterans. Wish I had the stats right here, but I would venture to say that Illinois is probably in the lead for trips completed this year, and we're definitely proud of the job that they're doing up there for our veterans and for each other, because every vet trip that our organization completes, at least two veterans are going fishing. So not only the veteran who was invited to go fishing, but also the volunteer who's taking them fishing. So there's two people, at least two people on every trip that's getting some water therapy. And for those of you who use fishing as a stress reliever, you know how powerful that can be. So my hats off to everyone that volunteers, all our veterans, and especially Team Illinois for the outstanding job that they're doing. So,
I mean, it's truly enjoyable, especially when you start building relationships with veterans that you've never met in your life. And next thing you know, you've got them messaging you, hey, when are you going fishing again? Or, hey, I'm fishing this type of water. What would you do? They start asking for advice and they just constantly stay in contact.
that's what I love about the whole atmosphere of fishing because as you take more veterans fishing or even non-veterans, if you just go out fishing with friends or someone that you meet or whatever, it builds a community. You know what I mean? Because not only are you going to see each other at the boat ramp, or if you're bank fishing, there's only a select few hot spots on most bodies of water that you can bank fish and be successful. But not only that, but as you talk more, you're going to become friends. You're going to follow each other on social media. You're going to start exchanging tips about bait or gear or techniques. It just it builds a community, man. And it's amazing. That's the whole reason we started the volunteer program, was to build on that community and spread the sport of fishing, hopefully to a lot of people who just either haven't had the opportunity to go fishing or just hasn't done it much in their life, or maybe don't know how. So it can mean a lot to somebody to learn to fish.
Well, and it's kind of like that big event we were going to put on in September. That's just, it's not panning out the way we were thinking. So we've all talked and we may just adapt and overcome with it. And every veteran that we have taken out on the water this year, we may just make a little event, get all of them together, and all of us go fishing at the same time.
That'd be awesome. We're also kicking around Tackle 22 Day. So in September, we have selected a date. I'd have to flip back in my planner.
I want to say it was the 3rd.
Yeah, that sounds correct. But on September 3rd coming up, we're gonna try to get every volunteer in the organization to complete a trip on that day. So it'd be pretty awesome if we can knock that out of the park and get that many veterans fishing at once. That'd be cool. Across the country. Dan Graber says we need bigger boats.
Yes, we do. That's all right. Tell Dan if he wants one. I know where there's one that's for sale. All he's got to do is get a hold of Anthony.
That's right. Wayne says, yes, we do. That's awesome. Yeah, so Anthony Brown, our Blue Ridge region director for North Carolina, Virginia, etc. He's actually selling his boat, and it's pretty. It's a deep V. I can't remember the brand of it, but it is a jet drive, so there's nowhere that boat can't go. And it's set up really well for fishing. And he is actually um, willing to strip all of the stuff off of it, um, or send it rigged. That's a good question. Thomas Smith asks, I know y'all mostly catfish, but what about the bass and fly guys? Thomas, we do not discriminate, man. If fishing's fishing, we have volunteers who fish saltwater, they bass fish, catfish. We pretty much have all areas of fishing covered. So if you or anyone listening would like to volunteer with Tackle 22 Fishing, please send me an email. Send me an email at the email address listed below, and we'd love to get you on our volunteer team. We could use some more volunteers. That's right. Melissa Justice says, from uniform family to fishing family. How you doing, Donnie? So yeah, we want all fishermen and fisher women. So we are in bad need of female veteran fisher people.
Actually, speaking of which, I might actually have the first female veteran trip in the works.
No, it's been done already.
Okay, well, next one.
This is good. Guys, so we have only had, in the history of Tackle 22 Fishing, even when I was doing this on my own, we actually just completed on July 16th the first female veteran trip. So ladies, let's go fishing. Especially any lady anglers out there. If you're a veteran, you want to get involved, please send us an email. We'd love to get our sisters who put on the uniform and stood next to us better represented within our organization, and show you the same support that we show everyone else. So, sisters, if you're listening, we need you. um, but yeah, so just Shane, if you would just kind of give a recap on where people can find tickets and how much they are, and you know, kind of show us the items one more time, and then we'll wrap this
Yeah.
up.
So we've got two of the TWC high vis medium heavies. We have two of the PC Fun Chaos 60s. And to go with that, we have line and tackle from Mayhem Tackle.
Awesome.
So the rods will be completely ready to fish once you get them and spool them up. We have 20 Dragon Demon style rattle floats from another Illinois volunteer. We have 4 of the 4-inch stem Smackdown Rod Holders, 2 blue, 2 black.
Heck yeah.
We've got the Whisker Seeker 110-pound scale. Got a set of lip grabbers. We have 2 of our Illinois Blue Brothers bait towels that also have Tackle 22 fishing on the back.
Those are awesome.
A set of Fat Rooster planer boards.
Heck yeah. Larry Tipper, if you go to the Illinois Blues Brothers Facebook page and send them a private message through their Facebook page, they will get you taken care of. Or
we also have
go ahead.
the red, white, and blue RS scale net.
Larry Tipper, if you want to send Wayne Rafferty a message, he commented underneath you. Go to the Illinois Blues Brothers Facebook page. Wayne is also a part of the Illinois Blues Brothers, and he can get you to the right place.
We also have the cooler.
Now, that looks to be what, about a 40 quart, 45?
I want to say it's a 45. Yeah, it's a 45 quart.
Yeah, it's perfect for bait and drinks on the boat. I carry 2 45s, one for bait, one for drinks.
And then we also have either one free multi-bar or 50% off a complete set of multi-bars, your choice of color.
That's sick. That's so awesome. So I mean, I'm just gonna throw out an estimate here. I mean, that looks like easily $800 to $1,000 worth of stuff, especially including the multi-bar.
I mean, you figure in the multi-bars, you're probably upwards of 15 or more.
I mean, that's some good gear, guys. So thank you again, Shane, for hanging out and talking about the drawing you guys are doing. Again, please go to the Illinois Blues Brothers Facebook page. Be sure you put the Z like on Shane's name instead of the S like I put in the ticker. You might end up somewhere.
And this logo is on for our picture. So just, if you're not sure if it's the right one, just look at the logo.
That's right. So thanks again, guys, for hanging out. Shane, you got anything you'd like to say or comments you'd like to address before we wrap this up?
Just want to say thank you to whoever decides to come in and buy raffle tickets. Know that with the inflation and everything else, money is a lot tighter for all of us than what it used to be.
Right. But all proceeds from this will help more veterans go out on fishing trips through our organization and help pair them with resources. So we appreciate all the love and support you guys give. And, definitely thank you to the Shane, Wayne, Dan, and everybody at Illinois Blues Brothers for helping us raise funds for our mission. So
There's 3 of us with access to that Facebook too. There's myself, Wayne, and Tom. So all 3 of us can be answering messages if need be.
Yep. Larry Tipper says he just sent your Facebook page a message. So thank you guys. I think we're gonna go ahead and wrap this up. I know it's Sunday, but this evening while you're after dinner or something like that, Pat, the raffle or the waffle, can't say raffle, the waffle. What's up, Simper Catching? It ends on July 31st, and the drawing will be on August the 6th. So give them a time to file everything they're doing. Will you guys be live for the drawing?
Yes, we will be live. We haven't decided if we're going to go live via TikTok or if we'll do it on Facebook or have one person on each platform as we do it.
That'd probably be the best. So you do it on each platform, so everybody's represented. But yeah, so you guys have all the information. We certainly appreciate you guys. Definitely head over to Illinois Blues Brothers. Even if you don't want to pick up some waffle tickets, just send them some love and support. These are veterans taking veterans fishing, guys and girls. So show them some love, and we'll see you guys next time.